Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Reata Horsemanship. I'm Luke Brown. I'm very excited to be with you today on Fun Friday. I hope you've had a great week. It's been an excellent week for me at Reata Horsemanship. Had some great training sessions. We filmed a rope pressure series with the mare that I have in training. So make sure to go to reatahorsemanship.com, join our membership, and to see that rope series. That's coming up soon. And the horse that I'm riding right now, this is Bodie. Bodie is the 5.5-year-old gelding, Korab gelding that came to me for training. Excuse me. He's been here for a couple of months now, about 8 weeks, I think, and he's going to be here for another month. And he's doing well, except Bodie definitely is a horse that is highly distractible, very difficult to keep him focused. And I haven't ridden him outside the arena yet. Today I worked for a full hour on getting him to trot at a nice easy trot along the rail. He would speed up and try to lope. He would get spooky. He would get distracted by things outside the arena. So it's been a real challenging day. I was actually going to take him out and ride him in the neighborhood today. That was my plan. But like I always say, work with the horse you have today. He wasn't ready to go out. I thought he would be, but he was so distracted, so non-focused that I wanted to make sure and get that focus, get him going along the rail by doing rollbacks to the outside and slowing him down by doing rollbacks to the outside. There are many ways that I use, many techniques I use to slow a horse down and to get him focused to staying straight, but that's one of them. If he comes off of the rail, I'm going to do a rollback to change directions. If he speeds up, I'm going to do a rollback to change directions. And every time that works on him slowing himself down and also staying on the rail, because he starts to anticipate turning to the outside. So instead of drifting off to the inside, he starts to anticipate going to the outside. There are some clinics we have coming up in this fall of 2023, and I hope you guys will come and join us in those clinics. We have a Build the Foundation of Your Dream Horse clinic, where we establish the foundation that really can create the horse of your dreams. Then we also have a problem-solving clinic where we're going to address specific problems. So we're not going to go through all of my training, my fundamental training. We're actually going to just focus on those specific problems with horses. So if you have a horse with any specific problem that you want to work on, get in touch with us. If you have a horse that you just want to work on your groundwork and your riding skills for a couple of days and really dramatically improve your horsemanship, make sure to contact us. And we also have a trailer loading clinic where we're going to actually go to people's houses and help them learn how to load their horses, because many horses have trailer loading issues. That's a fact. One of the biggest issues that I have that people tell me about is trailer loading. They have trouble getting their horse in a trailer. It's a dark, scary place. It's a place where horses don't naturally want to go. They want to avoid those places at all costs. And so I teach you how to teach your horse how to do that. And it's just going to be amazing. We're going to film that and also put that in our membership. Today for Fun Friday, I want to tell you a little joke before I go. This is a joke about an old man and an old woman. They'd been a married couple for 65 years. They married when they were 20 and they were 85 years old. Well, at 75 years old, their health started to decline significantly. And so the old man's wife, the old woman, she decided she wanted to have better health and live a better life. So she started researching, eating more healthily, exercising, and just living a healthier lifestyle. And sure enough, they started to get healthier. Instead of declining and dying, they got healthier. And then they 10 years later, they're 85 years old, they're driving down the freeway, they get in a car accident, and both of them are killed. They go to the gates, the heaven's gates, and St. Peter is standing there at heaven's gates. And he welcomes them in, opens the gates, brings them in. And he says, "Welcome to heaven. I have a couple things to show you. First of all, I want to show you the mansion you get to live in for the rest of eternity." And he takes them to the mansion. And this is a beautiful, gorgeous, enormous mansion with everything you could dream of. The kitchen was perfect. The bedroom, the master bathroom, everything was just absolutely the most beautiful that they had ever seen in their life. They had an outdoor pool. They had a jacuzzi. They had a sauna. They had a backyard that was just beautiful and perfectly green. The old man looked at St. Peter and asked, "How much is this going to cost us to live here for eternity?" And St. Peter said, "Silly old man, this house is for free. You're in heaven. Everything's for free. You don't have to pay anything to live in this house." Then St. Peter took the old man and the old woman and said, I want to show you the golf course that's nearby that you can play in as much as you want. He took him to this golf course, and it was a beautiful golf course, 18-hole golf course with the perfect green, the perfect ponds, the perfect holes. Everything was just gorgeous and perfect. And it was the most amazing golf course the old man had ever seen. And he asked St. Peter, he said, how much is this going to cost me to play golf here? And St. Peter said, silly old man, you know you're in heaven. There's nothing that costs here. You don't have to pay anything. You can play on this golf course every day, the rest of your days in eternity. For the rest of eternity, you can play here without a cost. It's not going to cost you anything. The old man was extremely happy and jubilant. And the old woman was happy that he's going to be out of the mansion every once in a while too. They needed their alone time at times, and they were going to be living with each other for eternity. Then St. Peter says, and let me show you the buffet table. He takes them over to this long buffet table that had every cuisine that you could ever imagine from all parts of the earth. And it was perfect. It had desserts and steaks and hamburgers and chicken and fish and all the dishes that he could imagine. And the old man was just blown away by all the food there was there, including all the desserts, the ice cream, the cakes, the pies. And he looks up at St. Peter and he said, this is wonderful. This is amazing. How much is this going to cost me? And St. Peter looked at him and said, haven't you learned by now? You're in heaven. This isn't going to cost you anything. You can eat all the calories, all of the cholesterol, and all the fat that you want. And you don't have to suffer at all. You're going to be healthy. You're not going to gain any weight. You can eat anything you want, and you don't have to suffer. And you won't be unhealthy. So the old man, in disgust, pulls off his hat, throws it in the ground, stomps on his hat, and starts yelling at his wife. St. Peter and his wife become very disturbed, and they kind of interrupt the yelling match and ask the old man, why are you yelling at your wife? And the old man said, if I had known heaven was like this, I would have stopped eating healthily and exercising 10 years ago. Oh, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you have a great weekend and you enjoy yourself. And I can't wait to see you next week. Enjoy, and I'll talk to you soon. Until next time, be thankful, live with purpose, live with passion. And as always, stay safe in the saddle.